What's up, guys? It's me, Tron James. It's time for your morning crypto chat. What's up, throwbacks? Europe, Lamar, Hookie, Wendell. What's up, y'all? William. It's the weekend, so it's lit in here already. Manuel, Bitcoin Brown, Bulls. What's up, Big O? Taurus. I'm trying to get out this hole for this week. What's up, Alan? What's up, Correga? What's up, Wesley? John. What's up, Azek? Crypto Black Sheep. What's up, Sean? All right, so looking at Bitcoin, let's see. So the hourly, it's looking better. This is like a crazy shakeout, because as soon as this happened, we started going the other way. So now we're getting these. This is the one from yesterday, right? The higher low that I was talking about yesterday. Yeah, here's that higher low that I was talking about yesterday. And as you can see, there was another shakeout to make you think we're gonna test this trend, and it didn't even make it to that trend line. So we bounced off of it. Now we're getting resistance up here at these tops. If you can see, you can remember every time we go up, we get rejected back down. Rejected, 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 rejected. So we're trying to get above this $3,600 range. I guess still watch this trend line and see if it's above the cloud. It's looking good, not overbought yet. You want to just see it, slowly do something like that. And that's how breakouts happen. So going into the 17th, 18th, today's Saturday, 17th. So yeah, I think it's getting very bullish. Let's look at the daily chart. Now daily chart is looking good as well. About to get this cross on the 1334. Let's delete this. So yeah, daily is looking good as well. Crossing the 1334 is very imminent. The only thing that'll make this a negative, make this not cross, is if this candle just starts to, fall, and which it could. It could do it within the next 5 minutes. But if this candle starts falling and then turns red, this will uncross, and it won't be looking as good. It'll be looking bad again, but it's looking good so far. This cloud is very thin. It has the recipe. It has the recipe to be a nice pop. Now, what I've been telling my Patreons is I just loaded up on gas. Just because I think this is gonna cross, and if it doesn't, it just doesn't. But gas is so cheap versus what it was. It was about $80 at its all-time highs. Now it's about $2. It's kind of a steal. Even if it goes lower, I just buy more. Another one I'm watching right now is VeChain. VeChain is one that I thought was gonna break out, had to cross, so I bought in right here. I remember I was doing the crypto weather. This right here was looking really good with the cross, and it did go up, but sellers it's that cloud, man. So now we have hardly no resistance at this cloud. I was gonna buy into it today before the cross, but I looked at the order book on Binance, and there's a lot of sellers. Not a lot of sellers, but there's no support at under 100. Under 100, it just drops off like a rock. So I could get in this and have a stop loss below 100, but getting in now from 113 to 110, that's a pretty big loss if I get stopped out. So I'm gonna just wait for confirmation on this 13. But VeChain definitely has something in the chamber. They're doing a contest, you know, a developer contest where basically they're gonna hold a contest. Whoever builds the best dApp wins the contest. Sort of like what Tron's doing, what Tron did. That's how the platforms, they get development boosted and get people on there building applications. So they're gonna do that soon. So that could turn this very bullish, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I just gotta remember to not take my eyes off of it. So what's up with the chat? 79 viewers. Go ahead and smash that like button. Too low volume on Bitcoin. These are my personal opinions. Yes, these are my personal opinions, man. P3T hit 10 mil. Yes, it did, didn't it? Let's see. Contract is at I don't know, it's at 10 mil. You know what else is? 10.4. Nice. You know what else is? Black Pearl. Let's look at Black Pearl. Black Pearl is up to 129,000. They're doing some nice. It's like watching a school project because it started off like something that couldn't get taken serious. Now it's starting to actually evolve into something that looks like a pretty good idea. They're having this server upgrade. They got, this is new. But yeah, this is nice. I got a lot in here. Let me go ahead and reinvest that. So I just been reinvesting everything, man. And one reason, and I'm doing the same thing with P3C. Oh yeah, I'm already on it. As this is down a lot. Like this one's dropping for obvious reason, because when I said something, I said P3D, not P3T, but Black Pearl was gonna defeat it in my video, like clickbaity, and now people are dumping it. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna just hold over here, and once this number stops going down, I'll hit reinvest to get the cheapest price over here. Well, over here now it's under 39. So really, this is cheaper than when I bought it. And I bought it in like 40. So it's pretty much crashing. But looking at P3D, the first ever smart contract game like this, the divs on this, if you were able to, you know, ride, this is 2018 March, you know, if you were able to, you're still collecting some nice divs. So I got shaken out of P3D like maybe in this right here, and I sold and cashed out. But if I would have just held and just collected and just reinvested the whole time, I would still have a fat stack of ETH that I could withdraw right now. So I'm just gonna, I think the smartest way, well, maybe not the smartest way, but the biggest way to gain in the long run is to look at it in a long light. Like if I just not be greedy and just see what happens, I might end up getting a huge reward. So that's how I'm gonna play this. But I will, like, I'm gonna have some type of strategy with it, like trying to reinvest when things are going down like this, and waiting till the bottom, just letting this build up, and then going in at the bottom is probably the you know, the best way to get the best price. So 6.54, I'll keep an eye on that. Black Pearl is going up, so I'm just reinvesting everything as I get it. And once, if it starts going down, I'll just hold it over here and wait till it stops going down. Enough ramblings. Bears lurking. Stellar. You guys are holding that bag of Stellar, huh? I know, man. I know it hurts, man. I know it hurts. Everybody wants to know about Stellar, because it's just falling. Yeah. Definitely don't sell right now. But I would put a stop loss like at, we'll just say 2,000, around 2,000 Satoshis. So at night, so I would put a stop loss at 1997 or something like that Satoshis. So, because if it falls, down below here, it's gonna go way. It's going to like 500. Believe it or not, it's got a long way to go, man. It has to do it, no matter how much you love it. Yeah, our price ticker on there. Yeah, I think I saw that. I thought it was maybe a glitch because it's like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and it's like ARB. So I thought it was a glitch. Maybe they did put that in there. EOS, Neo, XRP. They're out of order. So yeah. Did you see P3 just went down over 1 million? Yeah, I just talked about it. ICX. Should I break that up into a couple coins or just keep investing in BTC? Well, first off, it's up to you, man. First off, I'm in a similar situation with Steem, man, where I'm capitulated. I'm pretty much fed up, and but I can't advise anyone to be selling anything down here. Because I'm actually thinking about buying ICX while you're thinking about selling it. You're probably gonna sell it to me at the bottom. It looks like it's not that bad. I would say, I don't know your situation, man, but if I was in ICX in Bitcoin and I had been holding it down as a loss, I would probably be thinking about selling it. But that doesn't mean that's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is just, if you're down, if you believe, I think ICX is a good project. So I would just hodl through it, man, and just buy Bitcoin. And buy other things with fresh money, like from your job. Hold on to your ICX. Don't sell it, because most likely you're gonna be kicking yourself for selling it. That's how it always. No one, very rarely, does someone say, "I'm glad that I got out of that." Only when things die are people like, "I'm glad I got out of that." Usually, the people that win are the hodlers. Even if you selling at the top, you might be like, "Man, I wish I wouldn't have sold that." So, the hodlers, it's best to wait for this to go up and then maybe sell some. But I wouldn't be selling. I'm waiting on this to cross so I can buy some. So that's how I feel about ICX. Thanks to you, I go in just before the big run. Much love. No problem, Justin. What's the next coin on the list? I told my Patreon group that I bought gas today, just because it's very cheap and it looks like it's about to cross, and I've been watching it through all this, and I can't stand waiting to buy something and then seeing the prices that I was thinking about buying at. I didn't buy it, and then it goes up. So I'm just gonna buy here, and if it goes to my thing with the 2-year HODL coins is, if I buy them now and if they go to new lows, I just buy more. Because they're so cheap that I'm gonna always be comfortable buying stuff that's I feel has a future. Say ICX and exit crypto. Nice logic. What about Ante? Let's see. I haven't checked on Ante today. It's at 25. I did see this morning. It's looking good, but it is up high, so it's gonna need to move sideways. But I do think it's gonna pump at the next burn. I think it's probably gonna pump before every burn or after every burn. And by the time people realize that it does that, like a month from now, by the time people realize that the price of Ante pumps after every burn, it's gonna stop doing it. So it might do it one more time, in like a little less than 2 weeks. But yeah, I think it's a good hold. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's a good hold, man. Ante is like the most obvious no-brainer in the DApp space. It's like a no-brainer. Like, duh. Just hold on to the Ante, man. This has dropped by nearly 1 million. I noticed that this was 54.8 million yesterday when the div pool was at like coming up, almost hit 10 million, and then it dropped down afterwards. So people are, selling, but when they unfreeze, well, maybe not selling, but unfreeze, my share goes up. So now this is 975 versus 969. Yesterday, this number was smaller than this number. Now this number is higher because people unfroze. So even if people unfreeze and sell, I can't even be disappointed because now my share my share increases. So it's really the only way to lose is if the smart contract or and the site just dies, which I don't really see any reason that will happen. Only way it'll die is if the Tron just. But the economy on Tron is just so, bustling. It's like the exchanges is so much better than Ethereum's economy, man. Like the exchanges and stuff are smooth. There aren't fees for everything. So it's like another world of crypto because you have exchanges and coins. It's like so I don't think this stuff is going anywhere. The price might go lower. It could, because 20. If this becomes, not attractive, but that's the only way, is if this just dies. How does the Steem trail work? There's a link in the description that explains it. But basically, you just automatically, it makes you upvote for everyone that's upvoting you. And you have to have a certain amount of Steem power to even, you have different tiers depending on how much Steem power you have. At what point do I start promoting Bitcoin Hex? I did a commercial for it. I'm not going to really promote it, though. It's not. Anyway. Audio only in left ear. Yeah, I know. Komodo. I'm not really interested in Komodo. Isn't it a DEX? It's like I experience DEXs all day long. This is a DEX right here. So it's not anything that surprises me or has me like, oh man, I gotta get that. Yeah. I think Tron's a good 3-year bet. Can you drop a list of coins you have already purchased in the Patreon group? Yeah, I'll do that. What's up, bad news? ONG. Yeah, so ONG, what's funny is I already have, I bought some ONG a couple weeks ago when I started experimenting with the, I don't think it's on here yet. Oh yeah, it is. Nice. The ONT smart contracts, and I need Cryptopia, but I got it way cheaper than it was. I think I got mine at wasn't it like 40 cents or something like that? I should sell it. Did my doorbell just ring? Hold on. Yep, it did. So let's look at this. So it was really like 40 or some cents. I can't really remember. Only band understood. Come on, man. Like, those jokes are mad old, man. Anyway. Hyper Dragon. Yeah, I did. 24 cents. Yeah, so it's up a lot. Hold on 1 second. Screen was lagging, man. No, I did it. I did the Brave. I actually, you know what's funny is I had some Brave coins in my account. I had like 200 coins because I remember I promoted it one time when that little program first came out. Yeah, waiting on bat. I know I'm waiting on bat. It's about to cross. Bat is on the radar. It's hard to keep up with. Like, I'm trying to keep up with like maybe like, I don't know, this is like over 20 coins, right? So bat, BCH, it's not ready yet. Like, they're in the oven baking. I bought XMR. Let's see how that's doing. It's bouncing. But it's gonna make a lower high though, so it might go lower. But with the gold, yeah, all right. Yeah, it might go lower, but that's really cool to me, man, because I want to buy more. Everything that I've bought, I want more of anyway. You know, like that's the way my mind is working right now. All of these I want to have a lot of, but I don't want to go in too heavy at first. Tritopia dead. Nah, it's coming out. I know when it's coming out. But he said before the 20th. He said before the 20th for sure. That's when Tritopia is coming out. That's what they said in the Telegram today. Brave is the preferred browser of. I think I'm gonna switch. I think I'm gonna switch to Brave browser and make it my driver, as they would say, my driver for my and see if it's it doesn't Tron link. Yeah, so I thought you could though. Monero use case, it's private and it's the first. That's all that it needs. It has for people that use it. You have to bet on the older coins. Steem, EOS, Neo. Do you think that's no? Those are good. The only one I would be kind of concerned about. Well, I would be kind of concerned about Steem because of the inflation. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about with Steem right now is the inflation rate. But that drops off significantly every year. So it's at some point it's gonna not be that high of an inflation rate. But EOS, yeah, those are good bets, man. Dream took XMR off the market. I don't know what you mean by that. Should I invest my ETH in Ante tokens? I don't know. It works on Brave. That's the only one. That's probably the only extension. Maybe I need Steem key too. Steem keychain. Yeah. That's the only one. It has all Chrome extensions? Oh. I know way better blockchain than you. Ethereum Classic. I think you might be someone that got caught up in the hype that it had a couple of weeks ago. Maybe this. It's not saying anything yet. It's not. I mean, it's above the 13, so that's good. But it needs to pop above this 13. Even if it does, it's got resistance. So it missed its chance. This was its chance. Now it's got to do it. Interesting. That's very interesting. I think I just discovered something new about the cloud. A new, what's it called? Not feature, trait. The best time to cross is right through this green. If you look at all the altcoins that are like doing good, they all cross like right through that green part. Yeah, see. When it's above this green part, when it's above the green, it's even more like what it is basically getting more and more things on your side. Like, okay, we got a cross on the 13 and we're above the green cloud, not overbought. Like, it's more and more things saying that when it's a bunch of things saying that it's bullish, then it's probably bullish, Yeah, so this looks okay. I would have liked to see it get up here though and stay. That would have been better. So I think a lot of these are gonna have to have another try. think we're just gonna move sideways. We're gonna keep, a lot of them are gonna keep moving sideways. So I got time. This is like accumulation phase, man. It's gonna, and I'm gonna just be buying, and then they're gonna pop, and everybody's gonna be wishing that they were buying. That's what it always does, man. Yep. Coinbase has wallets closed for sending and withdrawing of ETC because I have some still. That sucks. The next Binance ICO on the 25th. What is it? Tron bet release everything on time. Trontopia can't even get release date right. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really look at it like that. I think a lot of them just try to fix their stuff on the go, you know, instead of getting everything right out the gate. TronBet did that. They got everything right from the gate. They didn't have any problems. So if you can do that, like if they come out and they have problems, that's gonna be that would be embarrassing for them. Like to put all this time and then still you don't have everything right. That would be bad. They had problems. Maybe I just didn't notice. Maybe I wasn't there that early. Man, get out of here with the XRP drama, man. Don't nobody care about that stuff. You remember me sending one BTC in every video? No, that was not fake. You can go back to the videos and look in the addresses if you really want to know. It's transparent. It's Bitcoin. You can find all that out. Y'all in this XRP stuff, man. Like, if XRP is so great, then shut up about it. XRP must not be great, man, because y'all in here trying to prove how great it is. XRP will be the runner. Like, geez, man. I don't believe you. I don't believe XRP is great, man. Literally, they will die for XRP, yo. You don't do anything. Yeah, right. XRP doesn't do anything. You don't use it to you don't trade. Like, what do you do with it? Trade it with Bitcoin? Or act like you use their platform. You act like you use XRP. That's what XRP people do. They act like they actually use it. You don't even use it, man. Every coin, except for now, because I'm doing this HODL thing. But up until this accumulation phase, where I'm trying to get more Bitcoin by buying these altcoins, the only coins that I've been using are ones that I use. Any of the other ones, I'll just hold them and shut up about them and see what happens. Maybe they are concerned about that JP Morgan stuff, man. I should do another XRP video. Oh my God, I'm gonna do XRP crypto weather today. I'm gonna say, JP Morgan killed XRP? XRP gonna flock. XRP is gonna be the new world order coin and you're gonna regret it. What's up? Appreciate that, Jizzy Mac. Buy Bitcoin, definitely. Definitely buy Bitcoin. XRP technology has been around for years. Banks have been using it for a long time. Yeah, because people they really soak up that XRP stuff. It's a huge. I don't know if it's bots or if it's really that huge of a community, but they're just like XRP, XRP, XR. I don't even use it. XRP. Don't ever go that hard for a coin that you don't even use, man. You just, yeah, please go up. Yeah, it's a noob. It's a noob coin. Yeah, you just look at it. Here's a guy in the chat saying that he has XRP, and he just looks at it. You looking at the logo. The logo looks so cool. And your balance. Man. Oh my God, I'm gonna do a great. I have a great Ripple XRP troll video today. Idea. No interest earned, no nothing, no profit. Just look. Oh my goodness, what a horrible thing. That's almost as bad as Bitcoin, but at least Bitcoin has a low supply, and it was the first ever cryptocurrency. I've been managing myself and my friend's crypto. I sold his XRP when it was over $1. He doesn't know because he is in love with it. And you tripled it with Tron. That's funny. Hey, be careful, man. I couldn't manage someone else's money, man. I couldn't do that. Only like my family. Anywho, somebody said ICX. Then I just look at that. Yeah, I looked at this already. ICX is needing to cross here. Cold coffee. Nova Chain, no. Sia, isn't that? I'm like a crypto database. I'm like a blockchain because I have all this information. Sia, isn't that the cloud coin? That's like a, yeah. Is it on here? Yeah. Where the hell is it at? Son, that's wild. Where's, oh yeah, SC. They should make their ticker SC, man. I mean, SIA. SIA isn't showing me anything. Yeah, like storage. Man, I need to mod up some people, man. Remember days when you used to shell a big connect. Fetch AI, next Binance. Why is ONG worth more than ONT now? Because see, this is why you should only use the blockchains, right? I'm gonna check this Fetch AI in a second. Let me answer this question. ONT, right? Come on, man. Where the ONT games at? Oh, it's on new. Let's see. Now, these games, like Hyper Dragon, I have ONT, so I'm about to go to it. The only way I can play them is to have ONG, the gas. How I log in? Oh, I gotta log in. I don't feel like logging in. But the only way I can play this game is to use the ONG because it's the gas. It's like it helps you make it. It lets you make transactions. On Tron, you don't have that. You have bandwidth, so you don't. You just have to freeze some Tron, and you're good. But Neo, ONT, Waves, pretty much any other smart contract platform outside of EOS, you have to use gas, ETH, and that's what I don't like about them. But they are a new frontier, so they could take off. They could have, like ONT hasn't had a real bull run yet, and EOS hasn't either. I wouldn't say that run up to $14 was really, well, that wasn't like from 50 cents, right? So, but ONT, yeah, ONT and ONG, and I have some. That's ONT and ONG are one of my long-term hodls. Luckily, I already had ONG too that I bought when I bought the ONT because I had to have ONG. When you normally, if you would have won if you would have just rent and used the platform, because you would have said, "Oh, I got to buy some ONG," and had to go buy ONG on another exchange. It's on another. Oh, it's on KuCoin. No, where did I get my ONG at? I got it before I had it on Binance. Before it was on Binance, it wasn't Cryptopia. It was some other exchange it was on. LTC is faster than what? Oh, y'all arguing about XRP. That must be. Yeah, most coins have no use, but you know, a good thing to look at is this right here on DApp review. These are the contracts with actual development on top of them already. You know, even Nebulous. I should actually look at that because it has a lot of dApps, but it doesn't have any users. Nice. Yeah, so this might be something to look at. Let's go ahead and favorite this. This is looking like it might be a buy very soon. The cloud is getting thin. A lot of buy volume right here on this. That's a whale right there. Someone's been buying every now and then. Oh, time to buy my weekly purchase. How long does it take you to break even on Tron Bet if you just buy Ante? I don't know. It doesn't. It's no set amount. It depends on how much people are playing. If nobody's playing, it's gonna take a long time. If everyone in their mama is playing, it might take a few days. So right now, I would say it's probably a good bit away. It's probably about, I don't know. I would have to do the math. I have to look at how much, you know, one Ante gets. If you can figure out how much one Ante gets you a day, that's how long it takes you. And just get an average number. Yeah, you can buy Ante on Tron Trade, trontrade.io. Oh, Fetch, that's right. All right, let's check it out. Buy more Ante here. Appreciate that, Todd. Buy more Ante here or wait for a dip. 24. You asking? Should have put a question mark. But I'll treat it like it's a question. Buy more Ante here. It's at 24. I think a good price to buy Ante now is under 20. I think that's where, but will it go there? I don't know. But I know historically under 20 is right under 19 and 20. That's where it hung out a long time. It doesn't show it on this chart, but before it was on this chart, let's see. It's not on here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, it's 21. So 20, if you could get under 20 and 19, and it pumped. I bought up here, being greedy. I'll never do that again. And then it's coming down and hung out, and it's starting to go up again. So, it's holding up good. You know, that's pretty much all I can say. 45 days. I don't know. You gotta see how much one Ante gets. Get one Ante, put one Ante in an account, see how much it gets you that day, and then do the math. How much would it take you to make back 24 Tron? You know. Fetch. Okay, Fetch. Adapts the world to you. Token sell. White paper. Autonomous agents. Fetch AI is centralized digital world in which useful economic activities performed by digital of human intervention and can represent sell devices, services, or agents can work. Ugh. Creepy. And it's called agents. Sounds like it's too early for me. Like, I have to watch some videos on it. I'm not about to read about that. So I don't care. You know, somebody's gotta tell me what it is. It's a nice website though. You know? Greetings from Bangkok. What's up? Have I managed to break even? Yes, definitely. For sure. Ante is almost for sure a turn plus some. Ante holds value. Yeah, the only thing you have to really depend on is the Tron Bet team. That they update, keep the site up and running. That's not really hard to do because the smart contract is already going. You know, only thing you have to depend on is them to keep the website going, maybe make a few games here and there, and Tron network to work. Other than that, should be fine. I'm not looking at anything I haven't heard of. That's like how I'm going to treat this chat. Like, if I haven't heard of something, I'm not going to really look at it. I have to hear about it some more first. Because I can't look at something one person tells me about. It's like I'm probably going to waste my time. I'm not really saying that to you, CNP, but a message to everybody. What was the website to view volume of play on dApps? So I go to dApp.review, and I go to, I guess I go to this now. This is an update. Yeah, you can go to this. Volume 24 hours. Nice. They're probably watching my videos. So yeah. And you see TronBet has the most volume, 207 million Tron. That's a good bit. 395,000 transactions. It's doing the best, man. Yeah, Black Pearl is not kind of nice. It's a lot better than it was. And it's going up. That's great. Really doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter if it's going up or down. What matters to me is people continuing to interact with the contract. And I think the social aspect, kind of, if they could incentivize the social activity a little bit more, like maybe you get something. I know that's hard to do, but if they could one day get it to where that you get something for liking and stuff like that, that would be dope. But I know that's hard, so I'm not even really even wanting that. But if they do that, that would be huge. And Pix Wars is doing something like that, where you get something for liking. You get the hit token. For a like is like 5 Tron, and every time you like, you get a hit token or something like that. And then the hit token pays divs on people that like. So Bombertron, I seen you talking about that, but I'm not sure. You know, with you're kind of like the little Correga is like the little boy that cried wolf. Like, he says he's making a dap every day, but he never makes one. So let's see if he's made one. Bomber world premiere. Let me see. My computer's starting to lag, man. I need to close some stuff. I really need to upgrade my hardware. What is it? Bombertron? Bombertron what? You want to bet me on Tron bet regarding? No, I don't. Send me a link. You was way down there, boy. Way down on the list. Making it. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'll be back. Okay, let's see what we got here. What's going on? Diamond Lobby. It's peer-to-peer. Let's see. It don't tell me what to do. Okay, I'm going to do Bronze Lobby. That music good right there. I like that music. I wish I could hear it. So I guess it's peer-to-peer, so it's probably not going to. It's a div pool. Yeah, man, you got to explain what's going on. This is cool, though. Oh, it's testnet. I'll let y'all talk shit. Link to the site. I'll get the link. I'll do a video on it if I can figure it out because it looks cool. This is made by Correga. I think it has a div pool. If it does, that's great. But I am very impressed. I am actually proud of Correga because this is actually cool. If it is if it's what I think it is. But he hasn't said that's not how it works, so I'm taking that's how it works. Trader Goat, appreciate that, man. DGB. Yeah, I need a moderator. I'm a mod every now and then. See, the problem is I'm working with my left hand. Let's mod up some folks. So only ban people that are only hide stuff that is blatantly, trying to disrespect. All-Star Weekend. That's is that this weekend? When is that? I keep forgetting that it's so close. I should. I'm not into this music. Oh no, I ain't gonna make it then. Dang. That's like once in a lifetime. When the next time that comes, they'll probably be back short about 20 years. I ain't been keeping up with that stuff, man. It's already Saturday. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I could. Yeah, I could make it, but it's raining. It's Salt dead. I would if I had some salt, I would go ahead and sell it, but I would still keep an eye to see what they're doing, because they could come back, because it's a blockchain, so it doesn't really die. They can delist the coin, but it can still do stuff. So I would keep an eye on it. I would go ahead and sell them though, get something, or hodl through it, But I know what salt is. I call Maker a shit coin. I just be playing, man. A lot of times, and I'm about to stop doing that because I see a lot of people are taking it. Some people might take that stuff seriously. It's not a shit coin. It's just expensive, man. But it's been going up a lot. I don't call it. It's not a shit coin. I'll call any coin a shit coin. Outside of Bitcoin, they're all shit coins, man. They're all shit coins, really. That's why I call it shit coin, because they're all shit coins, bro. The only one that's not is Bitcoin. Dentist scam, I mean that one. Dentist scam, Bitcoin Cash, the scam, I kind of mean that one a little bit. But some of them are like inside jokes, like Bitcoin Cash, the scam. That's an inside joke because every Bitcoin maximalist will say Bitcoin Cash is a scam. And I'm in some way, I'm starting to turn into a Bitcoin maximalist. But I do see that. I know that Bitcoin is the end goal, but I do think that some coins will actually have their own niche in their own economy. Like Tron has its own economy, bustling with activity. People are doing stuff. People are playing games, trading the tokens. People are seeing value on the platform, right? And my mind just lost track. So I think that some will survive, but the end goal for me is more Bitcoin. Because I think that one will outlive. I think Bitcoin will outlive all of the blockchains as far as community goes. Basically, the XRP not a, the XRP not a blockchain. Yeah, that's true. I mean that one, because of my knowledge, it's not. Yeah, I have ONT and ONG. Let me turn this off so I stop dancing. It's dope though. I like that. That's something I can get jiggy with. How we get back on XRP? Yeah, right. Because somebody said XRP not a blockchain. We were talking about, my little catchphrases. I'm still here. So my bull signal is probably me cutting me bringing the hair back. I want my hair to be like the spark of the bull run. So whenever I come on, but I probably won't make it. My hair will probably be way too long by then, because the bull run I don't think it's gonna come till like 2020. Walton Shane. But I think my hair will be too long. So yeah, it'll be like Super Saiyan by then. Yeah, I remember Walton Shane didn't. It doesn't look like it. Nah, it's too early. I'm waiting on that. Omni. One reason why I don't answer a lot of y'all's questions is I look from left to right. When I look in the chat, I look from left to right. So if I start off from the left and I see that your picture does not have your you don't have a picture or anything, subconsciously I'm probably gonna ignore you. It's not that I'm doing it on purpose. It's just that you aren't helping yourself be seen. Omni. Looks like it's not on anything. Polonius. Okay, here we go. Omni. I don't know what this is. It looks pretty dead. But I will chart it because it is possible. You got this right here. got this right here. There you go. You know, you want it to break out above here. I would buy this breakout above this. If it gets above here and closes, you're gonna be looking good, and some volume behind it, like something like this or something, and you're good. You're good money. Yeah, Watson might, but I think it might go lower. I'm saying if one can become valid, oh my goodness, I gotta block you, man. You're still talking about XRP in my chat. You start talking about the X word too much, man, you might start, because that causes too much controversy. And people are too passionate about XRP, man. Do Ledger the actual company have access to our private keys? I don't know. They might. They might. Can you imagine if that's just a huge scam? You know, I've always said that hardware wallets are scams because you don't really need a hardware wallet, because they're generating it. I mean, you could probably, if you're a nerd and you know how to, look at that stuff and see if they're generating the keys for you and stuff like that, then yeah, do that. But if you can prove that those are actual, those keys aren't old keys or keys that someone else created or something, I'm thinking about. I think the reason I say that they're scams is because your key isn't on that ledger. It's not holding it. It's just giving you access to it. You can have your key on a piece of paper and just type it in. That's the safest way. Or put it on a USB. All a hardware wallet is basically a USB. Don't say that. No, I'm speaking how I feel. It's my opinion, man. I'm using my power for good. I'm saying what my opinion is, which I think is good. I think that hardware wallets are a waste of money. And the most secure you can have is actually a brain wallet. There's a thing called a brain wallet. I'm talking about for Bitcoin. That's the best place to have your private key, is only in your brain. And that's possible. Then it's paper wallet, USB drive, then hardware wallet. Hardware wallet is like the last safest place. Then you got software, stuff that you download like Exodus, that I will never recommend Exodus ever. I even think Exodus is who took my crypto out of my wallet. So, yeah, hardware wallets, at least not for Bitcoin. CND. Yeah, I seen a dump on P3T. It's cool though. It's a proof of weak hands game. It's the original name of the game is proof of weak hands. Yeah, then online wallets, cheers. Yeah, no, man. That's not. You know, you get less and less secure. But those ways are the way pretty much everyone holds theirs. But the best way to hold it is in the actual node wallet. That's the safest place, you know. But where to hold your keys, you know. No, your picture doesn't show up. Um, well, really, right now I don't use any wallets. I use the Chrome extensions, and there's a level of trust there, you know. Well, that's why I don't really hold much. I have most of my crypto frozen. Like all of my Steem is frozen. You know, all of my Tron is in Ante and Tron tokens. You know, frozen. Yeah, I don't really like drug wars. I checked it out. It's like Tron goo, and I don't like Tron goo. You have to keep playing. You just have to keep playing it. It forces you to keep playing it, which is not bad for them, but for me, it's not my style. At some point, you're getting paid. A game like drug wars or Tron goo, you're basically getting paid that amount to play with it. You know, be on there all day playing it, because that's how much your time is worth spent playing it. It's not really passive income. It You can't get passive income. I mean, you can, but you have to have a huge amount. You have to build up a huge amount. Go hard real at the beginning, you know, and then it'll be passive, where you can just not really play it. Uh, a brain wallet is when you turn words you think of into a hash 256 key. Yeah. People don't make their words random enough and are easier to brute force hack. Yeah. So you gotta choose. You gotta make a sentence that if you're gonna make it a sentence, you gotta say a sentence that no one else would ever say in a million years. You know, like the light is under the trash can on a rock rainy day. Or, you know what I'm saying? You have to say something crazy that no one would ever say. Since BTC came in my life, my website publishing days and even something to get into as a kid. Yeah, I think it'll be about gaming and stuff soon. You need Tron Link for P3T. Yeah, their brain wallets are dangerous. Yeah. I think my kids are gonna be into crypto just because I'm into it. Especially if I don't try to force them to be into it. Cause you know, kids they're not gonna copy what you want them to copy. I have to act like I don't want him to like crypto, and he'll fall in love with it. If I be like, man, leave that crypto alone, he'll fall in love with it. What did they say? BTT deals on Tron Bet. Yeah, let's check. Let's see. It's not that much though. But I like my share though. Yeah, I like my share that I'm getting. You know, I just realized something. One of the best ways to go about buying coins is trying to purchase an amount of the supply. Like I like to have a certain amount of the supply of the coin to make myself feel like I have a good share of it. So if you go about doing things like that, if you look at it like that, it's easier for you to judge how much you have or how much it's worth, you know? So shoot for a goal of a percentage of the supply. Like a huge amount will be 1% of the supply. A more achievable amount will be 0.001% of the supply, you know? Like my goal is to have 100,000 Ante because there are 100 million of them. So I'll have a huge piece of the supply if I can get this to 100,000. And that's measured on, and my journey to there is measured upon how much I believe in it. Because I can get that to 100,000 quick if I want to. But I'm going to take my merry little time and try and get this to 100,000. But that's how I look at a lot of it. How much of the supply can I have? All right, I'm out. Peace.